Hi. So, we have now added a layer on top of our AI agent. So, let's say I have two users right now. So, I'm going to log in as an employee user to this application. The moment I log in, I see all my agents here. So, you can also check my permissions. So, I have only got access to service, tag-UK, reason, and read data. So, I'm going to talk to Bob. Let me clear all this. I'm going to talk to Bob, and you can see that Bob is an admin and he has all the permissions. Let's assume that Bob has all the permission, whereas I only have access to service data. So Bob knows about everything in the system, whereas the user does not know about restaurants or any other details. The user only knows about the service. So if I ask, "Hey, what can you do for me?" So the agent responds, "I'm an agent, Scott, and I will help you with this." Now the user can ask the agent, "Can you help me find a good Japanese restaurant in Mayfair?" So what I'm asking is about a restaurant, and assuming that Bob has all the information, but remember, I as a user do not have permission to access the restaurant. So let's see what happens. So I've requested for Japanese restaurant. I do not have data on the Japanese restaurant in the Mayfair area at the moment. Please let me know if there is anything else I can improve. So you can see that even though Bob has knowledge of the data, however, Bob did not respond because I do not have the access rights to the data. So let's try again, and this time I'm going to ask, "Hey, let's say I'm a crypto investor. Do you have any service?" Oh, never mind. I will not even use the service. So now I'm giving a keyword to the agent that I'm a crypto investor, and I'm requesting. So you can see it says, "For crypto investors like you, I recommend going to a crypto investor lending service." So why does this happen? Bob knows everything, but since I only have access to service, and this is the only service present in the dataset, it responds that, yes, you can access the crypto lending service. So now you see that the agent has more access rights than the user. That does not mean the agent is going to reveal all information that is being asked. I'm going to try with another user so you can see the difference. Cash is a different user with executive-level access and has access to all data. He has access to entities, reasons, sensitivity, all sort of data he has access to as a user. Cash wants to get some information from Emily, and now, check this out. Emily has access to information only on exhibitions and health cafes, whereas I, as a user, have access to all the data. I know for sure that Emily does not have access to service data, but I do. So I'm still going to try and ask for this service data. So say, "Hey, I am a crypto investor, and do you offer any services related to cryptocurrency?" Now, let's see if Emily is able to respond. So it's saying that my primary role is to assist you. Now, I will respond, "Sure, but can you help me with services for cryptocurrency?" Now, Emily was not able to reply because this agent does not have access to this cryptocurrency data at all. But if I ask, "Can you give me a list of cafes in Mayfair?" So Emily should be able to respond because she has access to cafe data. Now, let's take one more example. So Emily does not have access to any sort of cryptocurrency-related services, even though I do have access. So Emily was unable to respond. Now, what if Cash goes to the other agent, Bob, and asks the same question? So let's say I'm a crypto investor. Can you please recommend any services related to cryptocurrency? So we know that Bob has access to all data, as well as I have access to all data. So let's try to ask him and see what happens. All right, please provide me with services regarding cryptocurrencies. As you can see, Bob responds with these two cryptocurrency services, and Bob is able to provide because Bob has access to all the data, whereas Emily did not provide the data because Emily does not have access to the data, even though I, as a user, have all the access to data. So, even though I have more access rights than the agent is not aware that I have the access rights. So, the agent cannot reveal the data. Whereas in the previous demo, we saw that the agent has more permission than the user, but still, the agent did not respond because the agent knows that the user does not have permission to access that data, right? So that was a quick demo to show you how layering of these permissions works on A, on the user level, B, on the agent level, right? And how these controls both can be applied to LLMs to manage the right data control.